I love black people. I love all people. But Dontay was a real person. He mattered, just like everybody here. But he was going to check his ATM. He was going to check his ATM to see if his money was in there.
Oh my God.
All they had to say is where you live. Where you live. He was said right there. We living in a dated system, man. We living in a real dated system. And everybody just gotta pay attention, man. Pay attention. We living in a real dated system, and Dontay was a real person. He'd give you the last off his back. He was just a beautiful person, you know what I'm saying? He had so much love, and we know black and white cops we grew up with. At least 25 of them that know. Who are they putting in our communities? They putting people that's not from our communities in our communities. And this is heavy. This is heavy. It doesn't matter, it's crazy. They're putting people in our communities that's not from our communities. It's 25 to 30 black and white cops that know Dontay, D. Ivy. Come on. It's ironic. He played 4 years Albany High basketball, varsity. He's an Albany hero.
He's from this community.
He is this community. He lived in downtown, uptown, crosstown, midtown. It's just heavy, man. We gotta pay attention, man. The same shit been happening for 400 years, man. It gotta stop.
That's right.
Somebody gotta wake up.
You worked with him as a youth. What?
As a youth, he was an exceptional person. You know, I don't know what transpired after that or whatever with different issues, but there's lots of people that end up with mental type issues, and you know, and it doesn't mean that they changed completely.
And with that badge and with that gun, they feel they got the right to come down in communities of color and just do what they want to do. But we need officers that live in our communities, that know our people, that know our neighbors. We need officers that know the names of the Robinsons and the McCaws and the Turners and the Thomases, who is not afraid to knock on the door and say, hello, my name is Officer such and such. How are you doing? Is there anything I can do to you? How's your children?
That's right.
I mean, let's face it. We do not have that in our community. That's what we are lacking. We need the police to live here. We need the police to know who they approach and when they approach.
That's right.
Because if the police knew, if it was a community policing in place, they would have knew the family. They would have knew the history of this man who never, ever, ever was involved in drugs, violence, and guns. You know, he was a track, he was a 3-star, he was a basketball. You know, he had scholarships. You know, he did all the right things in life. He went to college. He served for the United States of America. He did military.
Wow.
You know, this is what I'm saying. You must stand as one and let them know that Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
Yes, they do.
Yes, we do.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Alex, and the reason why I'm here today is because the night that it happened, I happened to walk up on the scene and I was told that there was a standoff going on. Now, a standoff means that someone has to have a gun.
That's right.
Someone has to have a gun and the police has to have a gun. Now, there was no weapon, there was nothing found, there was no gun. Now, when I arrived to the scene, I didn't see no ambulance. I didn't see nothing. By the time I got there, I did not see nothing but police. So now, the one thing that I can't agree with is that the officers need videos, they need recorders on side them, on their badges. Because if the officer can tell me that there was a standoff and that I need to leave, I need to go back for my safety, and then I wake up the next morning and find out that a black man had died at the hands of the police, if they would have had camcorders on them, they couldn't have lied. If they had camcorders on them, they couldn't have detained him unlawfully. If they would have had camcorders on them, they couldn't have did nothing wrong. And that's the reason why I'm here, is that, yeah, I am a little nervous. I got up this morning and I went to the corner store and there's people going around saying that I should be fearful because the police is out to get me.
I ain't scared.
Now, I wasn't by myself, I was with my moms.
I ain't scared.
So now, because I'm brave enough to speak out on what I saw, I have to be fearful of my life. I can't walk around. I have children. But I'm here. The reason why I'm here is because it's time for us to stand. Fearful or not. It's time for us to stand. You can't come into our community and keep killing us and beating on us because it don't just happen in Albany. It finally came to Albany. But why? Why? Why did it have to come to Albany? To the Justice Department. We deserve justice, not getting whipped. Justice, not getting beat, but justice. Not getting harassed, but justice. If we want to walk the streets at 12 o'clock to go to the store, so what? Let me go get my cookies. Let me go do whatever I want to do. I'm not causing no one harm. That man should not be dead right now because he should have never got stopped.
That's right.
That's why I'm out here.
That's right, bro. That's right.
That's why I'm out here.
That's right.
And I thank you all for coming out here and having the courage to stand up for your community because the Justice Department ain't doing it. Thank you.
Then while the first news report, Channel 10 news report that he died at, that the police said he died on the scene. Then you get another one said that he died in police custody. Then you get another one said that he died at the hospital. So it's like, today, which one is right?
Emancipation Proclamation, Amendments 13 through 15. Don't mean nothing. 4th of July just passed. Cue the Pledge of Allegiance. As a student, I wasn't cool with obedience. Remain seated before you know it, I'm greeted by my teacher who's heated from seeing such bold deviance. Why in hell are you sitting? Is this a cry for attention? Are you just trying to be different? No, my daddy told me don't. Constitution calls us 3/5, so how can I be a citizen? Listen, boy, if you're living.
I'm 78 years old. My generation, we have gone through a lot. And the generation before us. We did not do without, so you guys would do without.
Right? Yeah.
We were not hurt day in and day out. We did not say yes sir, no sir, for nothing.
That's right.
We did it so you guys would have an opportunity
That's right.
to live as everyone else. It's a shame that our young women bear their children, that they know that they're going to be abused. It should be over. It should be over. It's time for it to be over. And we have to band together. I don't care black, green, orange, white. We have to band together for what? Justice! 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 Justice!
Thank you. You can't take somebody from Park Fifth Avenue and put him in Arbor Hill with no training and expect him to do the right thing.
That's right. Man, yo, peace to everybody that's out here. But we're not going to sit here and talk about where were you this week, where were you last week. We're here now.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We're here now, and we galvanized right now. What we got to do is do like the ancestors did. Each one teach one, each one reach one. So after today, we're not done today, so it starts now.
The reason we're told that we need to have the police is to keep us safe, right? We're told that if we didn't have the police, we wouldn't be safe, right? But let's remember, just a block from here, one block that way, 4 police officers went on trial for the killing of Amadou Diallo.
See?
One block from here. And all 4 of those police officers were acquitted on all charges.
That's right.
One block from here. One block from here.
That's right.
And 30 seconds before those police showed up at Amadou Diallo's doorstep, nobody was in danger. Nobody was unsafe. Nobody was in danger of being hurt. And then they fired 41 bullets at Amadou Diallo. And the whole neighborhood was unsafe.
That's right.
And Oscar Grant when he was at Fruitvale Station, and him and his friends were on the train.
That's right.
30 seconds before the police showed up, nobody was in danger. Nobody was in danger of being hurt. And the police showed up, and Oscar Grant was killed. And his daughter Tatiana has to live without a father.
Let him know, Vic.
And Eric Garner Jr. did not watch the video of his father being killed for 3.5 months. It wasn't until November, thank you. It wasn't until November that he actually watched the video. And when he watched the video, he broke down naturally. He couldn't watch the video. He broke down. And then as he was watching the video, he saw EMTs, he saw police officers, he saw all of these people of Victorio's safety. And he asked a very simple question. All of these people are around my father. Why did he die? All of these people who are emergency medically trained people, police, EMTs, how did my father die?
That's right.
There's one other thing I wanted to mention about this. Eric Garner Jr. wanted to be a police officer. He no longer has that feeling. This is a problem. This is a problem. The police officers who are around that situation, they saw that, and they can see that that can possibly be an example of what to follow. This has to stop. This training, this has to stop. That's all I have to say.
Thank you. Thank you. This is 2015. When I was a little girl looking at Martin Luther King and them getting sprayed with fire hoses and stuff, and I'm saying to my mother, why are they doing that to them people? Because they're black. Really? Why? That's unexcusable. We should not have to be out here right now saying all of this about the police and stuff. They're supposed to be our friends. They're supposed to be able to walk down our streets and speak to us. Hi, Miss Johnson. Hi, Miss Smith. Hi. Why not? Why do I have to go to the store and wondering if this policeman is gonna harass me when he's supposed to be protecting me?
We're gonna be right here. It starts at 7, but we are gonna be here at 6 because Cammie is going to do a community teaching. So we can talk about alternatives to police. Because everybody out here is tired. I'm 26, but there's people out here who's been here since Amadou Diallo. We're not trying to show up on these steps for the next 20, 40 years. I'm tired of worrying about who's next. I'm tired of worrying about if my partner and I are going to be able to make kids and if he's going to see the babies. I'm tired of worrying about my father. So we're going to show up here on Monday at 6 and we're going to educate ourselves because each one teach once and we take care of our community. We're going to start doing something different. We're going to show up here and we're going to network and pass and exchange phone numbers and business cards because guess what? Everybody out here in this circle is doing something. We out here. It is the most beautiful day of the year and we are not running around on Lark Street getting drunk, turning up XYZ. We are right here because Dontay is ours. He is everybody's. That could be you and you and you and we all know that. We are all tired. We are all afraid and we are all angry and we are active. There are people in this circle who are educators. There are people out here who are building new tomorrows. There are people out here who are designing brand new crazy, I don't even know how many ideas I can tell you. It's just ridiculous. The talent in the city is ridiculous. So we are doing this work. Show up Monday at 6 right here so you can learn. If you can't make it at that date, connect with Cammie via Facebook or internet or Gmail because we will be able to connect you to folks who are in this circle who you may or may not have been able to pass and shake hands. Shake hands if you ain't.
See the dirt from my soapbox. Might be safe if I leave now. Cause somewhere in America, Zimmerman just Pete Trow. Wow.